We're back. It says stop recording. I mean the next click. That's how I know I'm broadcasting, because the next click will say stop recording. We're now bare bones broadcasting, no more such faulting. This is radio at its skeleton state. I've been preaching here for damn near 1,500 or over videos. I was a bare bones broadcaster, staging myself as the last remaining monarch of Jewish human beings. I am Jewish, so I use that as an asset to my performance. That's about all it means. In reality, saith my maker. Yeah? What's that? A hat you're wearing? Well, I'm Jewish. Yeah. What's that? I know. I say, is that a hat you're wearing? Because that's about what it means. I mean, knock it off. Hey! I knocked my hat off, and I wasn't Jewish for a minute. I realized it didn't mean much. Just like the Buddhist, he had a stroke, and he couldn't remember couldn't remember anything. And it was like a hat to him, and he knocked it off, and said, by the way, it doesn't mean much. Think about it. This wonderful Buddhist, I mean, he was a high mucky muck. Oh, he was one of them, more colors and chanting and carrying on. He had a stroke, and said it didn't mean anything to what something means, something about living. It wasn't. Life to some people is glorious, isn't it? The state of that man's glee made any Buddhist chanting look like a rusty gate to an entrance to a wonderful place. I will never get over that. That man was priceless to me. The whole tape on Buddhism was priceless. Explained a lot to me. I'm so glad I went to the library and got it. I have a lot of respect for Buddhism right now, and will the day I die. I really do. I find it a priceless religion. I find it wonderful. I think it's Hindu, and I think they ought to call themselves Hindu. Because Buddha was a Hindu. So if you're doing anything Buddha is doing, you're doing Hindu. Oh, why you just call yourself Hindu would be on me. Oh, I don't like Hindu work. What's the difference, really? What's the difference between all the religions and Hindu? Tell me that. You can't find yourself, no matter what religion you are, somewhere in Hindu. I'll tell you, you're an idiot. That's for sure. Because I find Hindu did all these skits in multiple long before you ever were born as a religion at all. And I know good and well where you came from. Because I find you all there, and they got there first. So, I'm original things. No, you're water. Logic seeks its own level here. Like water. I mean, you're just poetry of the same logic. That's all you are. Huh? I know. Well, you are. And you don't understand you're a walking philosophy and not anything you call, the terms you call yourself, doing your religion. No, you don't. You haven't taken your religion to your maker in prayer because it becomes like blood and flesh. And you have to eat it and drink it. And when you digest your religion and pray with it with your maker, you'll find out what it's worth. Is that a hat on your head? And in my case, I was using my DNA. My genetics. Not my religion at all. Which doesn't amount to less. But I was using my blood grain, my fiber. Or you said, he. See how I use that word he? You are a punk. Quit it. Punk. Yeah. Listen, I am not strong enough with the puka. It's true. I couldn't hurt the puka if I tried. And puka has more sense of humor than I have anger. That's my biggest problem about hurting puka. I'm vicious, and I'm angry, and I've got it, and I'm going for the throat, and puka laughs, and somehow, when I go to bite in, my teeth don't work because of the humor of it. Get back. Damn thing. Thing. Not a he at all. This puka has no gender. Gender has solidarity. This has no solidarity at all. The whacked out embodiment of a moron. and can tickle your ears, you ask the Lord to puka and see if the Lord don't tickle your ears, especially in here. Your terminology will, before you know it, start getting, let's say, corrected in a way that all this correction, you know how correction you go through every day by these people? No, not like employees correcting you and rendezvousing you and instructing you and rendezvousing and instructing. Rendezvous instruction. Rendezvous instruction. Rendezvous instruction. And picturing nothing at all. Rendezvous instruction and nothing before the fall. Oh, pride, pride, pride. Goes before the fall, you know, and the planet's headed in a very proud, dumb way, yes, sir. So I like to break into tongue, and I better load her, and I'll return, we'll keep this up. Like my puka be the nincompoop. You mention the puka, and it starts, the thing, the blasted mule.